Hey, this is Ron, KC0QVT at Hamvention 2024, and I've got the pleasure of meeting Quinny from Australia. And what's your call sign, Quinny?
G'day, mate. It's VK2TLQ, Tango Lima, Quebec.
So what brings you to Hamvention this year?
Just to have a look at all the latest products and meet a lot of people and pick up a few spare parts from my AnyTone, a few accessories.
Well, the reason why I want to talk to the man is because he says he watches a lot of the content that we put out on our YouTube channel, and we straighten him out, I guess is what he said.
Very helpful, and it's been very useful to get this thing online. I learned a lot.
So are you making QSOs?
Absolutely, and we use this hotspot that we use.
Nice.
A whole group of us stick on a talk group and use it as a quick way to talk to each other across Australia.
Oh, so where in Australia are you from?
New South Wales. Okay. And Chris over here, he's from South Australia.
What city?
Yass River.
Okay, I know where Perth is.
It's near Canberra.
Okay, cool. So are you talking primarily to folks in Australia? Are you talking to folks in the United States or Europe or all of?
We're talking locally, but across the whole of Australia on talk groups. But then I've got colleagues and friends in the UK that we talk on DMR, and then we also listen on 91, talk group 91, and see who comes up. And people come over on talk group 505. They have a chat to us in Australia.
So how long have you been licensed?
Oh, like 40-something years.
It's a pleasure meeting you. In fact, I see you got the 878 UV2 Plus. How long have you had that?
Since the beginning of the year.
Okay, cool. So you're just getting into DMR for the most part.
Pretty much, yeah. It was a steep learning curve, but it was worth it. Took about 3 days.
So you were on the YouTube channel looking things up?
Absolutely, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Right, that's awesome. Well, we're trying to help folks make it easy.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
So did you build your own code plug, or did you?
I tried originally to use someone else's, but it was too complicated. So I found going back to basics, starting with one, talk route, one frequency, one zone, figuring out how it works, then add a few more things in, and that's how I got to fix it.
So just curious, are you an engineer, or what do you do for a living?
I am an engineer.
What kind of engineer?
An RF engineer. Yeah.
Oh wow, cool. That's awesome. What do you do during the day?
Just contracting work, in Australia. There's a lot of work for RF engineers because there are hardly any RF engineers. So any RF engineers looking for work, come on over to Australia.
No, he's right. There's a high demand for RF people. So what area of the spectrum do you focus on mostly?
For my work, I'm mostly in the gigahertz range.
So Wi-Fi stuff?
Space comms.
Oh, wow. Cool.
That's what I do.
That sounds fun. Yeah. Well, I'm an engineer myself, so I think that's fun to listen to. I love hearing people's stories. Yeah, so cool.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Quinny is his name. So what's your call sign again?
VK2 Tango Lima, Quebec.
So if you hear him on the air, say, hey, Quinny, what's going on?
Okay, thanks very much.
All right, cool. Cheers.
Thank you.